The name mentioned was going to be Tchouameni. Perfect defensive midfielder, top European experience, elite player, so the interest was absolutely confirmed. The problem of this deal is double. One is that Real Madrid so far are yet to open doors to an exit of Tchouameni, so club to club, and then the salary, because Tchouameni is on a very big salary at Real Madrid, and for Manchester United to match that salary was not part of the plans. So this is what should I clarify on Tchouameni, because today there is no doubt at all that Man United dream and love Tchouameni. I can guarantee this. They super appreciate the player and they consider him perfect. But at the same time, to be realistic in terms of transfer fee, it depends on Real Madrid, and Real Madrid are yet again to open doors to an exit, and then also the salary. That's the reality on the situation of Tchouameni.
Manchester United fans, what a huge summer this could be for the Red Devils, as Michael Carrick continues shaping his squad ahead of the new campaign. Some massive names are now being linked with Old Trafford, and there is growing excitement among supporters who want to see United return to the very top of English and European football. According to Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United still dream of signing Aurélien Tchouameni from Real Madrid. The French international is viewed internally as the perfect long-term replacement for Casemiro. It is easy to understand why. Tchouameni combines physical strength, tactical intelligence, composure on the ball, and elite-level experience gained at both Real Madrid and with the French national team. He is the type of midfielder who can dominate the centre of the pitch, protect the defence, win duels, and control the tempo of matches. However, this is far from a straightforward deal. Real Madrid have shown no intention of letting the player leave, and his salary would represent a significant challenge for Manchester United. Even so, the fact that United continue to admire him shows the ambition inside the club. If there was ever an opportunity to bring Tchouameni to Old Trafford, many supporters would see it as a statement, signing capable of transforming the midfield for years to come. Meanwhile, another name attracting attention is Crysencio Summerville. Fabrizio Romano reports that Paris Saint-Germain do not currently consider the Dutch winger a priority target. This could open the door for Manchester United. Summerville remains on United's shortlist, and club officials are keeping a very close eye on his situation. The exciting winger has already shown his quality in English football with his pace, direct running, creativity, and ability to beat defenders one-on-one. In Michael Carrick's attacking system, Summerville could provide energy, unpredictability, and genuine competition across the forward line. While he may not be the club's #1 target right now, this is definitely a situation worth monitoring closely throughout the transfer window. The biggest story, however, could be the ongoing pursuit of Matheus Fernandes. Manchester United have held extensive discussions regarding the highly rated Portuguese midfielder, but negotiations remain extremely difficult. Fernandes is attracting interest from several clubs, and West Ham know they possess one of the most talented young midfielders in the Premier League. There is no doubt that Fernandes fits the profile United are looking for. He is technically gifted, intelligent in possession, aggressive without the ball, and capable of influencing games in both attacking and defensive phases. Many scouts view him as one of the brightest midfield talents in England. The major obstacle remains the asking price. West Ham's valuation is currently causing hesitation inside Old Trafford. United admire the player, but they must also remain disciplined financially. The coming weeks could prove decisive as the club weighs whether Fernandes is worth the enormous investment required to secure his signature. And then there is Sandro Tonali. In a dramatic twist, Manchester United have reportedly re-entered the race for the Newcastle United midfielder. The potential package is believed to be around £70 million plus £5 million in add-ons. Tottenham Hotspur remain interested, while Newcastle continue discussions regarding the player's future. What makes this story particularly exciting for United supporters is the suggestion that Tonali currently prefers a move to Old Trafford. If true, that could provide Manchester United with a significant advantage. Tonali possesses everything fans love in a midfielder: passion, leadership, aggression, technical quality, work rate, winning mentality. He can dictate play from deep, break opposition attacks, and drive his team forward with purpose. Many supporters believe he has the character and personality required to thrive under the pressure that comes with wearing the famous red shirt. Looking at the bigger picture, it is clear that Manchester United are prioritising midfield reinforcements this summer. Whether it is Tchouameni, Fernandes, Tonali or another target entirely, Michael Carrick and the recruitment team appear determined to build a stronger, more balanced midfield capable of competing with the very best teams in England and Europe. My opinion is that Sandro Tonali currently looks like the most realistic elite option available. Tchouameni would be the dream signing, but Real Madrid's stance makes that deal incredibly difficult. Matheus Fernandes offers long-term potential, but carries a huge financial risk due to his valuation. Tonali, meanwhile, brings Premier League experience, leadership qualities, and immediate impact potential. If Manchester United can complete that deal, it could become one of the most important signings of the summer. But what do you think, Reds? Would you choose? According to reports from The Athletic, Marcus Rashford remains available for sale this summer after Barcelona's €30 million option to sign him permanently expired. Yes, you heard that right. After spending time away from Old Trafford, Rashford's future remains one of the biggest talking points surrounding Manchester United. The club are reportedly not interested in negotiating another loan move and will only consider permanent offers. This is a massive decision because Rashford has been one of the faces of Manchester United for many years. Many supporters still remember the academy graduate bursting onto the scene and lighting up Old Trafford with his pace, direct running and eye for goal. However, football moves quickly, and United appear determined to make difficult decisions as they continue their rebuild. The big question is this: should Manchester United cash in on Rashford now and reinvest the money elsewhere, or does he still have a major role to play under Michael Carrick? Let that sink in. A player who was once considered untouchable could now be heading towards the exit door permanently. Meanwhile, another fascinating story is developing in midfield. Reports suggest Manchester United have submitted a bid worth around €70 million plus €5 million in add-ons for Alex Scott of Bournemouth. Unbelievable, but true. This is a statement of intent, if accurate. Alex Scott is regarded as one of the brightest young talents in English football. His energy, technical quality, intelligence on the ball, and ability to progress play have made him one of the most exciting midfielders in the Premier League. United are reportedly optimistic that an agreement can eventually be reached, despite no deal being completed yet. From my perspective, Scott would fit perfectly into the type of energetic, modern midfield Manchester United need. He is brave in possession, works tirelessly out of possession, and possesses the kind of football intelligence that supporters love to see. Can you imagine him driving through midfield in front of a roaring Stretford end? Can you imagine him linking play between defence and attack while dictating the tempo at Old Trafford? These are the qualities that have fans excited. However, the midfield picture becomes even more interesting when we look at the other names being linked with Manchester United. According to The Athletic, Elliot Anderson remains the dream target. Unfortunately, Nottingham Forest's demands are currently viewed as too expensive. Anderson has developed into one of the Premier League's most complete young midfielders, and it is easy to understand why United admire him. His work rate, aggression, athleticism, and technical ability make him an attractive option for any top club. The challenge is convincing Forest to part ways with one of their most valuable assets. Will United eventually return with another approach, or will the financial demands force the club to move in a different direction? Then there is Carlos Baleba, another player who continues to attract admiration from inside Old Trafford. Baleba has all the ingredients needed to become one of the best midfielders in Europe. Powerful, athletic, dominant in duels, and comfortable carrying the ball forward, he looks tailor-made for Premier League football. Many supporters believe he possesses the physical profile that Manchester United's midfield has lacked in recent years. If United were somehow able to secure his signature, it would be viewed by many fans as a transformative signing. Another name still on the radar is Adam Wharton. The young English midfielder has enjoyed a remarkable rise and has impressed observers with his composure, vision, and passing range. Watching Wharton play, there are moments where he looks years beyond his age. He rarely panics, always seems to find space, and consistently makes intelligent decisions with the ball. Supporters often speak about bringing more technically gifted English players to Old Trafford, and Wharton certainly falls into that category. But which midfielder would you choose if you could only sign one? Alex Scott, Elliot Anderson, Carlos Balaba, or Adam Wharton? Let us know in the comments, because this debate is guaranteed to split opinion among United fans. There are also questions surrounding Manuel Ugarte. Reports suggest Manchester United would be willing to listen to offers for the midfielder. This is a surprising development considering the qualities he brings to the squad. Ugarte is known for his ball-winning ability, intensity, and defensive discipline. Yet modern football is all about balance, and perhaps United feel they need different characteristics in midfield moving forward. If an attractive offer arrives, would selling Ugarte create room for a more complete midfield profile? Or would United risk losing an important player capable of protecting the defence? These are the difficult decisions that define successful rebuilds.